It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to round up your amazing week with us, and it has been an incredible week. So thank you so much for your input. Let's return the favor and get you dreaming about those beautiful destinations, because we have one around every corner in South Africa. There is a reason why people come from all over the world to be here. And I think the best way to do it, behind the wheel. Every epic road trip journey needs 3 essentials. Snacks, a lot of them, great company, we've ticked that box, and the perfect playlist. And the right song has the power to turn any stretch of road into pure magic. And we want you guys to have a little bit of fun with us as well. Now, we are talking about the playlists that need to be running while we're out on the open road. So I'm going to start this one. My mom was the master of road trips.
Whoa.
And I'm now beginning to realize she was doing a lot with a little. And she knew if she could pack us up in a car, and back then, okay, road safety was slightly different. So
Yeah,
you were in Christmas
mattress,
trees at the
yeah,
back,
exactly,
100%.
yep.
Yeah. In our baby Pooh Brown Mazda 323,
Yeah.
the open road. But it would always start with a little bit of music dipping into like Simon and Garfunkel or something that gave me an idea. I realized over those years, I was learning about who my mother was.
Through the music
Through the music that she listened to. She was a hippie, she was an activist, she was a fighter, she was a super lover that had so much love and compassion to give. And I learned that. I know, tick of the goosebumps.
That's so deep.
I'm like, I know, try and beat that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay,
Yeah.
but now we've come full circle, because now our travel song, Hakuna Matata. I listened to the song about 9 times, to the point where I'll lie to my kids and say, oh no, we've run out of data, I can't listen, I can't play it, I'm sorry. Music has that power, and a road trip, you've got to do it. I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but is there a song that kind of takes you back into that space?
You know what's quite funny is that it actually wasn't music as a kid. My parents used to make us listen to audiobooks.
Oh, wow.
Like those tapes, those physical cassettes that you had to flip over, like, and there were like 4 of them in the stack.
Rewind it, I missed that part.
And pop those in, and we used to listen for like a couple of hours. But the one song that I always remember was, because obviously typically when you get closer to the destination, you want something hypey and like happy. So that life is a highway.
Oh, that's a cool
ride all night.
I love that, man. That's
Who sings
cool.
it? Rascal or...
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it's Rascal or something like that. But yeah, that was a good tune. And you?
I like it.
I'm weird. I'm thinking of all these
okay.
different songs. I mean, currently I'm listening to like Nat King Cole. But one song that stands out for me, and I actually shared the story of this road trip where we almost like died in Coffee Bay. We were doing a 4x4 mission at Little Hole in the Wall. I wasn't engaged in 4x4 and we like slid down the hill almost to our death. The craziest thing about it was that we actually had a theme song rolling up to that hill. It was Riders of the Storm. I don't know if you guys remember. Riders of the Storm.
There might be a reason why you slid down the side of the mountain.
Yeah, literally.
And we were in the old school era of the playlist then, and that song was playing as we got to the top, and you can imagine, Riders of the Storm.
Yeah, yeah.
And I look up and I'm like, engage 4x4, let's go. No! And I swear, that has become our celebration song because it was like a victory. We won life that day and we survived.
But it's also called manifestation, right? You literally manifested your own...
The mind is a powerful thing. I can remember having a similar moment with Billy Joel after we had fixed a tire by 3 sisters or something. It was like a disaster. My poor mom just handled it like a pro. And I'm thinking now as a parent how anxious I would have been in the middle of nowhere with that happening. And that Billy Joel song, that in the middle of the night. I just remember that feeling of driving. And we might have even been looking at the 3 sisters, the mountains going, adios. We made it, man. We're on our way. There is something absolutely beautiful about that. I love that. When we talk about snacks, back in the day, we would have actually stopped at those roadside stops and would have opened your bucky, and then the smell of boiled egg.
Boiled egg, egg salad, sandwiches, you know, the drill.
Salted BBJs,
Put into a little like cellophane bucket so you could undo it so you could dip. Thank goodness things have changed. But your guilty road trip pleasure, biltong for me now. I need like a kilogram of biltong if I'm out on the road.
It's a no-brainer, although, I mean, this is going to maybe be TMI, but I'm sure like biltong like bloats me, man. I feel bloated after too much biltong. I'm married to a vegan, and so like when you eat biltong for the first time, it's quite a lot.
So what's your substitute?
I like, for example, dried fruit. I feel like that sweetness, that intense amount of sweetness of like dried fruit, like really gets to me. So that mixed with a bit of salty biltong is like perfect. Not big into nuts thing, like people into like nuts and like peanuts. Not
Makes
for
you
me.
thirsty.
It literally does.
And then you need the bathroom every time you're driving. It's a bad stack. I love police obviously as well, but my real kryptonite, guys, to this day, it actually doesn't matter where, road trip, in the house, whatever. You just bring like chips, crisps. Guys, I don't know what it is. about
Flavor though
crisps.
matters. What flavor?
So I'm not a salt and vinegar kind of guy. Again,
Get
because
out
it
of
makes-
here.
Yeah, it makes
Get
me too
out.
thirsty.
Get out.
Oh no, have I said something
You've
wrong?
offended the gods.
So I'm more just like barbecue, something hot and spicy. It doesn't matter. It's just, I don't know. Salt and vinegar makes me too thirsty. Then I drink too
yeah.
much and then I need the toilet.
And raw
then
palates
This is going to define our relationship. Are you,
Literally.
Are you clumsy? Do you make crumbs when you
there-
are eating chips?
There's only one thing that I make crumbs with, and everybody's allowed to, and that's a pie.
Yes,
that's a pie on
there
the
we
road
go.
trip.
That's
You have
together.
to. You have to mess with yourself with that.
And there's some really good gourmet pies in South Africa. If you
Bro,
stop at some of the really good little...
I think there's like specific spots where you have to go, like Peregrine's, Hoek,
Yes.
everybody. They got the Papuati one, they got the lamb one. Everyone does their specialty curry pies. So that's what South Africa's special.
Do you know what I've just
specialist
sort of,
one.
okay, I'm going to
Road
challenge
trip
both
pies.
of you. Questa's Spirit. Just play that when you're out on the open road today. I love it. Oh man, we got to get outdoors. Can we just call it on work and just get in our cars?
Bye.
Okay. But it's over to you now. You can start letting the imagination out of the cage. And what track puts you in that travel mode to get out there and explore? We want to know that from you. Share your go-to road trip anthem, and I want an anthem in the comments, and let us go create the ultimate Shelby Power playlist. Who knows? We might be featuring your playlist on air. And here's the best part. While building that playlist, you could be gearing up for your own adventure of a lifetime. Shell is giving 5 unbelievably lucky couples the chance to win the ultimate South African road trip and track experience. Now, what you have to do is simply fill up at Shell, spend 750 Rand or more 3 times a month, easy peasy, tap or scan your V Plus rewards card, and that's between now and the 31st of October. So you've got a bit of time, but we're going to get a lot of entrants for this. It is an amazing prize, and you could be on the road to experience that experience of a lifetime. But of course, the T's and C's do apply.